Hi.
You keep sneaking up on me.
Mm-hmm. I've been trying to resist doing this all day.
Now, why would you do that?
Oh, because you're a busy lady. You are a professional, remember?
Even professionals have needs.
I could lock the door.
I wish you had done this about 15 minutes ago. I might have taken you up on it.
Have a patient due?
Yes, any moment.
Well, then, I guess I'll just have to, settle for this. Taylor, there are moments when I would just about do anything in the world for you.
Just take care of yourself, Blake.
"12 hours of extreme conditions, and look at it.
It's virtually unchanged.
Logan, you are a wizard.
It's the fabric, it's not me.
You created that fabric. Have an idea. Let's run through again.
What, Ridge? It would destroy this poor little swatch.
No, it'll hold up. I'm a believer. You have created something mind-boggling for this company.
You really want me to take all the credit?
Yeah, you deserve all the credit.
No, I don't. But thank you.
Hey. Thank you.
You need to tell Eric. I mean about the fabric.
Yeah. Right away.
Stephanie, don't be disheartened.
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Eric, please, you know what I don't want is pity.
Stephanie, what do you want from me that I can reasonably give you?
Your friendship, and your trust, and your support. And please understand something, all right? I'm not bitter about Brooke.
But it bothers you what Brooke and I share.
No, you miss my point entirely. What bothers me is the realization that, oh God, that our lives together, all of those years, the children, the building, the business, all of that has just become some sort of footnote that's brought us to this moment. You know, you with Brooke and me alone, and I think it's understandable. That would be depressing.
Well, yes, I suppose so, if you dwell on it.
Oh, I'm not dwelling on it, Eric. I'm just giving it a glance. It's a sad glance, nonetheless.
Well, if it's any consolation, and believe me, it should be. You and I had many successes in our lives. Our time together was not just a footnote.
I knew you'd say that because you're a very kind and compassionate person, Eric.
No, I say that because it's the truth, Stephanie. Our family and our children. And this business that you and I built up together, those things should never be relegated to the status of a footnote. They were far more significant than that.
All right, you're right. Footnote is the wrong assessment. I guess it's brought us, prepared us for other lives.
Lives from which we will both benefit. Me with Brooke and you with someone who waits.
Someone who waits. I hope he doesn't take too long.
I see the little guy?
Well, the nanny just put him to sleep.
Oh, darn. Well, I guess I should have gone in there earlier. Can I see him when he wakes up?
Well, I really doubt that. I mean, he's probably going to be sleeping for an hour or so.
Oh, that's okay. I'm in no hurry.
Well, I am. I mean, I'm late. I need to get to work. Besides, I really don't want you to be here when my husband gets home.
Well, I'm going to be here. I want to talk to Bill.
You are going to what?
I'm going to talk to that so-called husband of yours.
No way.
I'm going to, so don't fight me on it.
No, you are not.
Margo!
No, absolutely not. I'm not going to have the two of you coming to blows in the living room.
It's not going to come to that.
Oh, yeah? I mean, that's almost what happened last time you talked.
Well, I am one of a few who can stand up to that man.
I can stand up to him very well myself, thank you.
Well, okay, fine. I've got something to say to him, and I'm going to say it, with or without your approval.
No, you're not. Let's go. Come on.
So go ahead. Call him. Call Dad.
Yes, I guess I should.
No, Logan, you have to. This is business. It's a very important business. We can't forget that now.
But there's something else, Ridge. Something else it's not easy for me to forget.
It's not easy for me either.
Do you want to forget about it?
Never.
But your life now is very complicated. I mean, suddenly everything has changed.
For both of us, yes.
What are we going to do about it, Ridge?
We're not going to pretend it didn't happen.
And yet there are other realities, other things that we can't pretend don't exist.
Yeah, you're right. We have to think more realistically, don't we?
Yes, but what does that mean? How does that translate? No, Ridge, no. I am not willing to forget what happened. I can't just undo that. Maybe you can, but I can't. I don't want to.
I don't want to either. I'm not sure that's possible even if we made the effort.
Earlier you said something about Eric and his feelings. I assume you're talking about his feelings toward me?
No, that's not what I was talking about.
Well, then his feelings toward Stephanie?
Not that either.
Then what?
Brooke, I really don't want to discuss that right now. You have a phone call to make, a very important phone call to Dad.
I'm just not so sure I can do it.
You've got to tell him about the test results. Look, I think that the fabric should be uppermost in our mind right now.
Yes. Of course. You're right.
Remember, he's at Mother's.
Hello?
Stephanie, it's Brooke. Is Eric still there?
Yes,
Well, may I talk to him, please?
it's for you.
Yes, hello.
Eric, I got the test results.
And how were they?
Why don't you come down and see for yourself?
I'll be over right away.
You have to leave.
Yes, Brooke has the test results. Why don't you come with me?
It's your moment. Yours and Brooke's. I am sure that she would not appreciate my being there.
I'll call you. Margo, shouldn't you be at work?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we were just leaving.
No, go ahead. I want to talk to your husband.
Jake.
So what do you need, Jake? A real job?
No, Bill, I have one.
And it's all right, Margo. I'd like to hear what the boy has to say.
First of all, Bill, he's not a boy. And I wouldn't want to leave him alone here with you.
Well, it doesn't seem like much of a man if you can't do that.
Come on. I'll call you at work. I'll call you at work. Well, if you want to insult me, go ahead. But you're not going to intimidate me, Spencer.
That was very good. So, what's on your mind?
My sister, her happiness.
Is that all?
It's plenty.
There's the door, Jake.
Let her go, Spencer.
You know, for someone who's well seasoned, I would consider this an insult, but for you, it's a clear sign of immaturity. So why don't you just get out?
Did I say something wrong?
Taylor, I do take care of myself.
You were upset by that?
Yes.
Why?
Well, first of all, I don't need a nursemaid. Certainly not one as beautiful as you are.
All right. I stand corrected. So what's the second reason?
You seem to enjoy reminding me about my health.
I don't enjoy it.
All right, maybe that's a bad choice of words, but you do mention it a lot.
Some people would call that concern.
It's not necessarily concern for me.
All right. Explain that one to me.
I just wonder if it's not concern for yourself, to keep me at arm's length by reminding me about some condition I suffered from a long time ago.
Blake, if I wanted to keep you at arm's length, believe me, I would come right out and say it. And I would never have let you kiss me the way you just did.
Well, in that case, I stand corrected.
Good. Truce?
Truce. Taylor, I want you. I want you as my wife again. Are you ready for this?
I feel like I'm presenting these results to a stranger.
No, you're presenting them to the head of this company.
I just hope they're everything that Eric's expecting.
They will be.
Good. You're both here. Oh, and by the way, I want this door to be kept closed and locked at all times. Nobody in here but the two of you. We're sitting on something that has to be protected at all costs. All right, let's see what we've got.
I assume you heard me the first time when I told you to get out.
Yes, I did. What do you want? What do you want?
Well, I want this door to be kept closed and locked at all times. All right, let's see what we've got. I assume you heard me the first time when I told you to get out. I assume you heard me the first time when I told you to get out.
I want some reassurance, Spencer.
You're gonna need a life insurance policy, my friend, if you don't get out of this house.
Well, I imagine you bully her this way, too, don't you?
So that's how you see it. Bullying. How do you see yourself? You come into my home and inject yourself into my personal affairs?
Yeah, let's talk about those personal affairs.
Your sister could do a lot worse.
I doubt that.
So what would you like? You want Mark to go live with his natural father, this Clark Garrison? I assume you've heard of him.
As a parent, you succeed. As a husband, you don't. You let her go, and of course you can still see Mark.
I'm not gonna have anybody interfering with my personal life. Do you understand that? And if you want to help Margo, the best way you can do it is stay away from her. Because you are exactly the reason that she's in this trouble in the first place.
I'm family, Bill. Expect to see a lot of me around here.
Kind of a risky disclosure, and I know I wasn't going to mention it, but that's how I feel.
I'm glad you said it then.
And what about you, Taylor? How are you feeling these days?
Marriage isn't in the cards for me, Blake. Not at the moment.
No, otherwise you'd have married Ridge when he asked you to. Or is there something more to your refusing him?
There is more.
You didn't think that he really wanted you. Not as much as you wanted him.
You were always very perceptive, Blake. I'm not going to lie and tell you that you've lost your talent at it.
I appreciate the candor.
Must not make you feel very good, though.
Honesty makes medicine easier to swallow, even if it tastes pretty nasty.
Can I ask you for something?
Anything.
A hug?
Why?
Because you're one of those rare people a woman can be completely honest with. That deserves at least a hug. Wouldn't you say?
Well, we've done it, haven't we?
It appears that way.
A cautious scientist. We've got it all right.
Well, the two of you would make one hell of a team, I'll tell you that. You should be very proud of yourselves. It's just about the best decision I ever made, putting the two of you on this project.
It was all Logan.
No, it wasn't.
She's right, Rich. I'm sure your inspiration and contributions were vital.
Well, we've got it. That's all that matters.
What matters is that the two of you are such a good team. That's what matters.
All right. You've made your point.
Yeah, but I don't think you buy it. Neither one of you. I mean, there are research and development labs all over this country that would kill for this kind of incredible breakthrough. They worked for years. I'm telling you, years without these kinds of results. Now, Rich, you and Brooke have something. Something very, very special. You must be thrilled about this. I know I am. This couldn't have turned out any better. And I have to tell you, too, I'm just about the happiest, proudest husband and father any man could be.